I appreciate this opportunity, and I'll be as brief as I can. I appreciate being in a faith-based room that is not only talking about faith, but looking at how to put that faith in action. And I appreciate that. I'm a member of New Hope Baptist Church under the leadership of Dr. Jerry Young. And Dr. Young has started a group the dream of, his goal is to have an interdenominational group of individuals in support of Jackson Public Schools. We have collaborated with a number of local churches, and the result of that is called the Time, Talent, and Treasure Initiative. Now, I had a pastor friend of mine tell me the scripture is true. Where there is no vision, people what? But where there's two visions, there's division. We're not at a point in our history where we can afford a divided effort. We have got to get on the same sheet of music to support our children. And whether they're your biological children, those are your babies. Those are my babies, and I need your help. So the Time, Talent, and Treasure Initiative is a threefold approach. Your time, we're asking congregations to ask your members to support the district in three specific ways. The reason we went with this is we have to have a vision that is data-driven. So we've looked at the needs of the district from a data perspective. We're asking congregations to encourage your members to give of their time to be a book buddy to a child. That is where you come into a school, you are assigned one child, you meet with that child one time a week, and you help them to become proficient in reading, where they're on grade level in reading. The foundation of all learning is reading. If you can't read, you can't do math, you can't comprehend. So we're asking for support to help our children to become proficient in reading, those who have some deficiencies. It also says to that child that you're concerned about their social-emotional well-being because there's a caring adult connecting with them once a week, and that's a powerful, powerful tool. The second is we're asking churches to encourage their members to give of their talent. 51% of educators in Jackson Public Schools have less than 3 years experience in the classroom. Our churches are full of retired educators. We need you to encourage your members who are retired to give them their time once a week to come in and mentor either a teacher or if you have a retired librarian. We have a lot of librarians who are not as experienced with the librarians, and the audit showed that we have some needs in that area. So if you have retired librarians, retired teachers, we need them to come in and to support our teachers, who in turn will support our children. The third leg of this is treasure. We need your money. Financial support to update middle school libraries. Now, we all know that children will go to a computer before they go to a book on the shelf. But the Mississippi Department of Education says there are certain books we have to have in our libraries to be in compliance. So what we're doing is we have 12 middle schools in the Jackson Public Schools area. $125,000 will bring all 12 of those libraries in compliance. What we've done is partnered with a company called Macklin Books. Donations will be, books will be purchased. Macklin Book already has a list of every book every middle school needs. When items are purchased from Macklin Books, it says one thing, it is the book the school needs. They will barcode and catalog the book so that when the book arrives at the school, it's ready to put on the shelf. Now, Partners in Education has a dedicated restricted fund for that, but if your church wants to assist with this and say we want to work with Chastain, we want to work with Brinkley, Powell, Sowell, wherever, we can put you in touch with Macklin Books and you make the purchase directly to Macklin Books. Those books can be delivered to the school. They can be delivered to your church if your church wants to volunteer to go help the library and put them on the shelf. We will tailor make it to make it fit whatever you're comfortable with. But those are three things that we can do that we know are data-driven needs. We have children, we have individuals who come in and tutor our children, and as a result, they are passing that third grade summative assessment to be promoted to fourth grade. You can make a difference with this time, talent, and treasure. I have some flyers. If you're interested, my office number is on the bottom of the flyer, and I look forward to your support. Thank you so much.